Okay. So at the outset, very good evening to two young MBAs, Mr. Shiv Jumani and Mr. Karan Shah. It's completely my pleasure to host you for Stock Talk, our new episode. How are you guys doing? Karan, we start with you first.
First of all, very good evening, sir. It's really my pleasure to be part of this Stop Talk. And yeah, I'm doing great. Yes.
Okay. How about you, Shiv?
Thank you for inviting us, sir, today. And yeah, sir, all good. Uh, Looking forward for this talk.
Yeah, so I'll tell you why I wanted the two of your opinions, because I think you're post this pandemic, you're planning, you'll actually be starting a new life, and we believe that from the first paycheck after MBA, from the first paycheck is very important. People should start saving and investing from the first paycheck itself. So I wanted your views because the two of you look to be quite prudent with your investments and salary and all of that. I mean, with all due respect, जब पैसा बचाने की और investment की बारी आती है, who better than a Sindhi and a Gujarati to start the discussion? So I'll start with Shiv. Shiv, what is your best bet to kind of invest your money? Let's say you start with a salary of 60,000. So how much do you think you will invest, and where do you think you want to invest?
So let's say I can take January if I get the first. I can take a new year. So January if I take the first month and 60,000 for a month. So for now I can easily park my at least 20% of it easily. I can easily 20% save every month. So I can always put it in FD or mutual funds.
Okay. You would still prefer the FDs, this scenario also post-pandemic?
So I said the minimum FD, I would say. The minimum, but I think if I want to really park, I would go for mutual funds or the liquid funds, as it is open-ended. So I can, I can invest every month how much ever I want, and if I wanted, I can, remove my investment at any time.
Right. Oh, that's a good point. Liquid funds is always a better idea. I think they allow you entry, exit at a given point. That's a good point. So, and Karan, how about you? Let's say 60,000 from January, touch wood. I hope you guys earn much more than that, but how much do you think you will save and invest for a new MBA?
So, sir, first of all, I'd like to say that about investing. So my preferable investment will be in equity thoroughly. And as I been learning through my, grandfathers and my parents, so they said that your age should be like out of 100%, what is your age? The difference between your age should be invested. So that's the philosophy. If my age is 20, for example, so 100 minus 20 is 80. So 80% of whatever I'm creating in my salary or whatever business, so that should be invested. So I follow that particular philosophy and I'm growing my investment like that.
Perfect. Oh, that's ideally the formula for equity. They say 100 minus your age, that much percentage should be in equity, direct equity. Any favorite stocks, Karan, that you follow, that you really track hard?
Yes. So there are a few stocks in my portfolio already, and I keep on investing in those stocks itself. So there are blue chip companies such as Reliance Jio, because Reliance Industries, as in they have diversified their portfolio into various sectors, right? And now they are very much futuristic company when they have started their venture into technological aspects such as Reliance Jio. So they are growing tremendously in that particular sector. And my interest always be in these blue chip companies who look future, who are futuristic in their pursuit.
Okay. Great. Yeah, that's a good pick from a young person like you. I think Reliance in the last 1 year has grown 2.5 times or something. So, do you think
Reliance and
Reliance? Yeah. Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Reliance and L&T, and one stock which I came across, uh, and I have my eye on it, is Balkrishna Industries Limited, and
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to park my money there.
Okay. Okay. That's another interesting pick, Balkrishna Industries. But why? What are they into exactly? I mean, why are you so interested in that generally?
So since this IPL season, they have investments in almost all the teams. First of all,
Okay.
they have given to almost all teams, and they make tires of brick heavy vehicles.
Okay.
So and so since I think November, December, I think after the monsoon season is now almost gone. So
Hmm.
heavy vehicles machine like the work will start now. So the sales
Okay.
of they're gonna come up again.
Great. Great. Acha, Karan, apart from Reliance, or let's
Yes.
say apart from stocks, stocks has just been, we keep talking a lot about ITC or Nestle or,
HUL.
HUL. So blue chips may any other that is your favorite blue chip? Let's say hypothetically apart from Reliance, any other stock?
So right now, as the condition, if you see in economic point of view, so
Hmm.
that if you want to invest and to be safeguard your money in this particular point of time, is to invest directly in FMCG, top FMCG companies. So every whatever you buy every day, whatever you need, what are your requirement, your needs as a human. So those investing in those companies makes much more sense, right? And in
Okay,
this particular economic downturn, those company will always grow, no matter what.
correct, correct. That's a good point. So essential companies who are, pandemic proof and who will definitely grow. I think Nestle is one such example that comes
Yes,
to mind.
Nestle
Nestle
Okay.
as
and
well.
I would say Britannia.
Oh yeah, Britannia, of course. Yeah. Okay, Shiv, what is your opinion on? I wanted to ask you this. What is your view on the real estate market in Mumbai post pandemic? Do you think it's going to grow or do you think it's going to be oversupply? Already we are in oversupply. What is your view?
Post pandemic, I feel, if I see the ongoing procedure, uh,
Hmm.
in Mumbai, people are not, they're gonna come backwards, everyone. So if anyone is living on rent, let's say Baikila, they would
Hmm.
come to, let's say, Sai, Chembur, or more further, or whatever is their
Hmm.
affordability, and then they will
Hmm.
purchase or rent it. So now it will, if the payment, if they're buying also, if they're investing also in real estate, then they'll go backward. So now also, if you see the scenario, it's on the second home. They want big houses at
Yeah.
far from Bombay,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of
and
course. The
and
second, the short.
which is accessible from their Mumbai homes for, let's say, 2 or 4 hour drive maximum.
Okay. And Karan, would you anytime consider buying a house? Matlab, this question is actually to both of you, but I wanted to know the viewpoint of Gen Z, which is you guys. Ki, does Generation Z believe in owning a house or renting it out?
So
Karan.
I will like to answer this question. So right now, the Gen Z, this generation are living in a privileged generation, I would say. So our,
Mm-hmm.
all the hard works are been done successfully by our fathers and our grandfathers, right? So right now, investing in a house is a dead investment, I would say. So if you have that kind of capital, you should systematically invest your you know it doesn't matter if it's an equity or a mutual fund, it doesn't matter like what kind of diversification you do. However, buying a house would be the last thing in my list.
Okay. Oh, that's very well said. So that's last on your bucket list. And how about you, Shiv?
So similarly, buying a house is there in my list, but not before 10 years. Not before 10 years, I would say.
Okay, okay, great. And okay, perfect. So the priority is pretty sorted that you all are looking to grow your capital by putting money, parking money in the right investments, whether it is liquid funds or mutual funds, or if not direct stocks or something like that.
Yes.
Great, wonderful. Um, and let's say the world of working is changing every day in this year and beyond. So, do you think that when do you think will be a time that you will be entering an office space in the coming future, 2021, or what do you feel about this? When do you think things will be normal? Ki we all start going to office. You start going to office for your job.
Right.
Yeah, anyone can. Karan can start, and then I'll
So
come to Shiv. Yeah.
So if I if I if I like to answer this question in a, I will put this question in a particular way that while I was interning in a company which they were
Mhm.
into artificial intelligence, so they were creating a software such as augmented reality and mixed reality uh, software, right? It was a
Okay.
SaaS industry, so there they have created such a massive platform wherein you will not feel that you want to have a physical office altogether. So they have
Correct.
created such a platform for everyone, all the big companies, all the short companies, that it doesn't matter if you have a physical office. You have to just create a particular environment, and there you go, you have a virtual office altogether. So I feel,
Wow.
answer to your question, that I feel soon the government should, unlock certain things, and we will soon be back to the office.
Okay. Okay. But do you want to go to the office daily, Karan? I thought you're comfortable working in a virtual environment. What is your view? What do you prefer?
Yeah, I prefer office.
Oh,
Yes,
wow. Yeah, yeah. I think you guys
a
are right
physical
because
office, I would say.
physical office. Yeah, because it gives you that headspace that you can focus on work. And
Right.
yeah, Shiv, your point of.
So I was gonna say the same. So uh, I think going to the office gives you a headspace, and if any day you want a help, or you can immediately you can discuss with your employer. Here you need to have a prior. I need to
Yeah.
wait. He's on another call. So I think both the situations have their pros and cons. Here in living in
Hmm.
Mumbai, you'll save on traveling. Main thing,
Hmm.
will be saved from all the pollution and everything. But by office environment now in interning also, I think working in an FMCG company, if I would have gotten opportunity to work in the office, that would be great, because I would have also got an opportunity to see the operations and what are the day-to-day
Yeah.
activities, how are they running the business every day,
Right. Right.
which I missed
Amazing.
upon.
Yeah, I just found a statistic there where in the last, so today we are on 1st of October, and in the last 6 months, so 1st April to 30th September, there are around 15 lakh demat accounts have been opened in India. 15 lakh new retail investors have joined. जो इतने साल से नहीं हो रहा था, people were trying to tell others that invest in stocks, invest in stocks. क्योंकि एक fundamental difference ये है ना guys कि I mean look at US, look at the market size of Nasdaq and Dow Jones. So people over there are not having they never had an option of a fixed deposit, in the in that country, in US and most of the Western countries. ऐसा कोई interest देता नहीं है 7, 8, 9% अपने जैसा last year था. So उन लोग को आदत है that whatever money they save, kind of, they invest in stocks since 1940s and 50s. And that is why you have these Jordan Belfords and Wolf of Wall Street and all these things coming out. लेकिन अपने यहाँ पे अभी, I mean, blessing in disguise बोलिए या whatever you want to call it, that people are now realizing that, wait a minute, I can get so much more here. I just need a good dividend paying stock, or I need, like you guys said, FMCG essentials में जाना है. तो अभी वो शायद ना, आई थिंक यू गाइज आर राइट, आपके साथ जो आप ही के जनरेशन के साथ वो डिमांड पिकअप होगा, where people will park more money in the financial markets, because जितना financial markets में investment ज़्यादा आएगा, all of your generation only is going to benefit out of this. Because look at real estate. See what we have done in the last 8-9 years is the prices haven't moved practically in the last 7-8 years, right? लेकिन stocks में ऐसा नहीं है, because there is less of emotion, there is more of profit. So yeah, Shiv, you were saying something. Yeah.
So I was gonna say that, like, I can say 10 years down the line, I think from 2010, 11, there has been increase in the stock market. Before that, I feel there was awareness, but it was like, ki, it is jua, it is only pure luck. And like, people were not educated about the stock market. So they were running away, and they were just, saving, and then buying gold or buying silver or investing in real estate or buying a land in their villages. So that was only the culture before.
Yeah. 87% of our savings since independence have gone into gold and real estate. 87%. और financials में आया ही नहीं है. Still our markets have gone up. Yes, Karan, you have a point on this. Ki you think more people should come in the direct financial markets, whichever route they take, mutual fund या direct stocks, जो भी है.
Definitely, I would say that I would recommend first to invest in such kind of stocks or mutual fund. So I mean, and empowering. So right now we are in a stage where India is really looking forward to empower women. So I feel empowering women, which will bring the most change, and it doesn't only bring change in a few things, but also when as women we say is the head of the finances of each and every household, right? So when we empower them with our finances, they will, I mean, it's my this thing, they will start investing in a very systematic manner.
Yeah, agreed. Perfect. Okay, so that's a good point. Yeah, I think that's a good angle Karan has just mentioned, women empowerment and giving them that power to invest in stocks. I'll share two more statistics with you. HDFC Bank जो है ना, 37% of HDFC Bank is owned by FIIs, foreign institutional investors, 37. And ICICI Bank is 45% owned by FIIs. Now, होता क्या है? Why do FIIs come in our market and invest so much? Because the local guys are buying gold and buying real estate and all of that. तो इसीलिए FIIs का थोड़ा बढ़ जाता है. The more our own people buy our own stocks and our own companies, the more we get our own people. So things will remain. I think it will be equal distribution. Okay. Last couple of questions. I think you all have been very candid and open. I really appreciate your time, first of all. So in terms of, let's say, finance or numbers, both of you are in marketing. So are you kind of comfortable with numbers, or do you feel कि नहीं sir, finance तो एक अलग ही topic है? Do you think marketing people should be well aware of financial concepts also? I'll start with Shiv this time, then I'll come to Karan. Yeah.
So definitely they should be aware of numbers. Like, you can't run away, I would say, in this, you can't run away with finance if you're a marketing, and you can't even run away with HR also. I would say in this. You need to know certain things, like HR teaches you how to, work about legally, and all the all the, in the environment and what an employee-employer relation. Finance will always teach you that, numbers and sales, because sales in a company is the primary thing. So marketing will always tell you numbers are, you can't run away with finance and HR being a marketing student.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Yes, Karan.
Uh, Adding to his Shiv's point that, I mean, obviously it is very important as a marketer to understand, to read the balance sheet. So when you read the balance sheet, the annual report, I would say, so you will get to understand, as a marketer, you should be able to analyze the perfect annual report. If you do not understand numbers, then you will lack certain aspects to, in a context to launch a new product, or where your where where is the company are going towards, like.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
important, I would sum it up at me.
Okay. Last question. What kind of investors are you guys? Let's say you park your money in January 2021 and 3 साल में आपकी company double हो गया. आपका investment था 50,000 and you can see in your demat account कि यार अभी 1 लाख रुपया हो गया है. So would you pull out all the money or would you let it grow and compound itself? मतलब, are you short term in your investments or are you really the long horse thinking long term? Starting with Shiv again.
So as you said that if it's doubled, I as a person would first of all really would see if do I need all the money. It depends on the situation and the market as well. But if I want to talk today, then I would definitely do like I'll remove the 50,000 and again invest the 50,000. So at least I've taken out my break even. I'm break even.
Okay, interesting. So you will remove all the profit and then reinvest it again somewhere and let the principal stay. That's good.
Yes.
That's normal. People recommend. Yes, Karan. How about you?
So I will first, note down all the goals, what I want to achieve in what stage of my life. So as per that, firstly, I will like my money to compound. I will not take out all the money at first. I will make it, compounding each and every year. And as per my goal, so I will, revise my investment plans.
All right. So you will keep a track of it. Great. Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. One jate final recommendation from my side. Since you are starting fresh, one stock which people are really forget people. As per our research, we are very confident at the profit curve, which will double earlier than 3 years, but definitely in 3 years from the current level is GMM Fodler. The company is doing pretty well. They are market leaders in glass line vessels. And unnecessary thoda negativity tha, but we are very confident that 3,800 hai abhi, and it's a doubling candidate well before 3 years. But for somebody who can hold on for 3 years, it's a doubling candidate straight away. But great, yeah. Thank you so much for your time, guys, Karan and Shiv. I think my audience watching the channel, especially a lot of the people who are recruiters, I think they will be really happy to see your points of view, because it makes sense ki two people starting their career, how you plan your finances. And as Shiv said, it's numbers are a part and parcel for all MBAs. So thank you so much, Karan and Shiv, for sparing your time, and all the best, all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.